Hey everybody, this is my angel Eubanks, and you're tuning in to the best episode of the Superstar Spotlight.
What's up, you guys, and welcome to another episode of Superstar Spotlight. I am your host and favorite actor, Brandon Houston. And today we have another special guest stepping into the spotlight. This woman to my left has exploded onto the modeling scene just a short period of time. She has done work for local brands such as 111 Handbags and Sayak Brand. She's been all over Flint and Detroit, as well as stops in New York and Atlanta as well. She also has done work for designers such as Erica Walker and Philip Loving III. So she's got a lot of credibility and credentials behind her in just such a short period of time. But we are going to get into all of that. We're going to get to know her and her career as a whole. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome into the spotlight Miss LaAngel Eubanks. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm glad that you stopped by because, you have been exploding in popularity. I want to say, like, everybody has been just admiring your work as a whole. And I'm glad you're here because I actually want to talk to you about that a little bit, if that's cool with you.
Yes, thank you for having me. First of all, I'm so grateful to be here, and just thank you for thinking of me. It really feels good to be here.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're here. So if you're ready, we can step into the spotlight. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So before we get into any of the major questions, we always like to start with the beginning. So how did you get into modeling?
I got into modeling about a year ago. I just been seeing it around. I saw pictures all the time. My Instagram, like explore page, was full of just makeup, hair, model walks, just stuff like that. And I just got into it. And also America's Next Top Model. I like binge watched that whole show last summer.
Gotcha.
And from there, I was like, I think I can do that. I was like, that's a lifestyle that seems appealing to me. So my friend Miracle, shout out to Miracle, because if you see this, that's your girl. That's who really posted that post and got me into it. She posted a Snapchat, and from there I went to the casting call, did the A10 show, and my life has not been the same since. So thank you, Miracle. Thank you, Adriana, for even putting on them shows, because I think I have found something that fits me and that I really love.
Oh yeah, that's definitely dope. And for it to be just a year that you've been doing this, and for everything that's been happening, it's been truly amazing to see. And I'm glad that you enjoy it too. It's like that's the main thing, that you're out there, enjoying something that you're passionate about and things like that. So it's definitely good to see. So speaking of, you just mentioned Adriana. I don't know how to phrase it. I don't know if it's like you signed or like you joined, but you're part of BelleWerk.
Yes.
Yeah. So just talk to me about what that is exactly, and then how it is working with Adriana.
So the BelleWerk is a modeling company that Adriana has, where she brings in girls and help them out, develop their walks, develop just whatever talents they have. She manages a lot of people. I work with Adriana. She books me for just whatever, like you said, working with Philip, Erica, like, she's the one that they contact, to let me know when they have stuff. Working with Adriana has been truly an honor. We really clicked as people and then as business um, women. So I'm just very glad to just have her. She's been so supportive, and she saw me, from the beginning. So as soon as I went to the casting call, she didn't see me for like the beginning, like the angel. She saw me for everything that, is coming after this. So I'm grateful to really have her. Working with her is a blast and will be a blast, because I feel like we just started whatever we're doing, and it's just been an honor. I'm so grateful to just have people like her that's so hardworking and determined and, has a real heart and passion for the craft and brings a lot of awareness to the true depths of like what it is, instead of it just being pretty or pictures, I'm just really glad to have her and I'm glad for her business because, it's helping me get to where I want to go.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely amazing. Just me knowing her as well, it's just great to see that she sees the vision that other people have, and
Mm-hmm.
she's helping bring that to life. And even working with you and seeing the potential that you have, I think that's also amazing because she's bringing the best out of you,
Mm-hmm.
and that allows you to expand and branch out and things like
Yeah.
that. So that's definitely good. That's definitely good because me myself, I'm personally a fan. I will admit
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah, she is dope, y'all. Y'all got to check her out at any of these shows. And
Pull up to the A10 show this Thursday
yeah,
at the bridge. Tickets on Eventbrite. You can hit me up, Adriana, any one of the girls. We can get you together. Hit us up because it's really going to be a nice show.
definitely,
Like,
definitely. I haven't
I don't even
even.
want to say too much.
Oh, okay. So a couple of surprises I would imagine.
I got to
So
remember this thing right here. I just feel like I keep hitting my microphone.
uh,
So sorry if the audio.
it's okay. It's okay. We're here in the spotlight. Things are gonna happen, but we gonna keep the shine on you no matter what because that's what the Superstar Spotlight is all about. So since you mentioned the 810 Day Fashion Show, you had a post recently that said 810 Day was actually your 1 year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
So just kind of take me through the year as a whole and just describe to me what you've learned over this year as a model that you utilize today and plan to utilize in the future to expand your career.
Most definitely. This year has been much of a roller coaster, with it being such a new um, lifestyle and life in general. When I first started, I was very excited, very naive. So I was just grateful to be able to go to New York so fast. So I did the A10 show and I went to New York in September and saw like New York Fashion Week. I was in there, so I experienced that. And then honestly, when I came home, I was going through a lot, mentally. So throughout the winter and like, the start of fall and throughout the winter, I kind of just went through like an identity quest, I would say. Just really figuring out like who I am and what I wanted to do for real and like um how I wanted to show up, in the field. So I got up out of that little funk, and then I just from there started working. So I'm hitting up designers. I'm taking pictures, whatever, like with whomever, whenever. A lot of it wasn't free. Took a lot of up and down on the highway, a lot of working and going to shoot and going back and forth. Like I didn't really sleep a lot because I was just going back and forth, working and creating as much as I could. So I've learned to just keep going and really to just be myself as much as possible because there's only one me, only one you.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could be me as much as I can, that can help somebody else find them. And maybe, they nobody see nobody like me. So not comparing to anyone and just being myself is really been the key for me and what I'm gonna continue on doing because I found more of myself along the journey and I'm loving it and um, I'm just gonna keep on growing. I don't have any competition. I'm just trying to be the best me.
Yeah.
And that's what y'all see. Just me being who I can be. The best way possible. I
Yeah.
want young girls to see me and be like, oh, I can be like her, because that's
Yeah.
how, I saw other women in my life. So
Okay.
simple, but
So yeah, that's definitely amazing. So in general, you just like want to be a role model for the younger women,
Mhm.
and just really in that same sense and same breath, keep building on what you're doing as well. And yeah, that's definitely dope because I don't know, like you don't usually see a lot of people that aspire to be a role model from the modeling industry. They
Mhm.
just want to, get in, get theirs, and then just keep moving along.
Mhm.
But to bring like the youth in and get them involved and see that there's a different side to it as well, I think that is amazing.
Mhm.
And especially for you, just getting into it and having that mindset, like I can definitely appreciate that from you, for sure, for sure. And speaking of you working hard, there have been a few times where you have been listed as the featured model for some of the shows, like the 810 Winterland show. You were a featured model. What else? Oh, this upcoming 810 Day Fashion Show, you're a featured model, and also you were named a featured model for Michigan Fashion Week as well. So, being given that title, I want to say, of a featured model. Do you feel any pressure when it's like show day and it's time to, get out there and walk the runway? Do you feel any pressure at all or any nervousness or anything like that?
Oh, most definitely. Naturally, I'm like outgoing, I would say. Quietly, I like to talk to people, but I'm not the most, so even being in a spotlight like that is something I had to get used to. I wasn't even on social media before I started this, so
Okay.
that was just the kind of person I was, very reserved. Before I go on the runway, my stomach definitely hurt. I'm sweating. I'm trying to make sure my makeup ain't getting messed up because the nerves are like there. But it's like as soon as they pull the curtain, it's a different person. So it's like they'll pull the curtain and I'll walk out and just lock in, walk the runway, come, and come back and kind of come back to life. And then, like, you always ask the other models, like, I'll get off the runway and be like, oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. That's just who I am. I really am just humble. I just am glad to be there, but nerves are there. It may not look like it, but yeah.
Got you. Because I'm wondering, like, what's the mindset when you go into a show? Like, uh, for you, how do you actually prepare for a show? Like,
Oh,
what gets you ready for the show that day?
so show day, I really try to keep the peace. It's already a lot of chaos once you get in the building. A lot of hair and makeup going on, music, people running around, designers, clothes, everything. So when I wake up, I like tea. I'm that girl to get a tea and, get some good music, like just take care of myself. Um, and really try to be still as much as possible. And then I show up and try to be early and just sit there all day and vibe out. And really I just go around talking to people, just get in a good mood. I'm probably yelling or woohoo, like
Yeah,
just
yeah,
feeling that adrenaline,
right.
and it feels like pregame. For me, being like an ex athlete, I'm lit. I'm back there like just excited, getting the girls excited, telling them they look pretty, just feeling myself, and knowing, y'all about to see what I see every day, y'all about to get blessed.
I
It
got
be
you.
like that though.
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
really how you have to have that mindset that you that girl and you gotta fill it out for the whole day. And then when you get on the runway, it's just like a ta-da moment. And it's just it's a good day, but it's stressful for sure. But I'm excited. I'm sorry. Getting sitting and talking about it, I'm getting so
Oh
excited for
yeah.
Thursday. I'm like, oh, I'm about to experience this feeling in about 2 days. So show day is crazy, but it's the kind of crazy I wouldn't mind doing
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah, so you guys here, you see how much, they go through, especially on show day, just getting ready. There's different designers, so they've got like multiple outfits they got to go through and things like that. They just got to have that mindset to be focused, things like that. And, it's not just get out there and walk. It's a lot that they have to do beforehand.
I didn't even mention the whole makeup scene and the hair and the, oh, when you get up out the chair, get somebody hopping in the chair, hopping in the, oh man.
It's a lot.
Now that, ask somebody. That's sounds serious on show day. I forgot to mention that. That's actually important. Get in there early, getting your makeup done, and just being prepared and having your model bag. Oh my gosh, so important. Key items, I would say. Usually, if you in any kind of production, they would send a list, but I would just have your undergarments. Of course, any bodily care, lotion, deodorant, whatever, anything to take care of yourself. All your hair products, have everything you need to do everything you need. So all the hair products you need to do your hair, all the hair products, makeup products you need, different kind of shoes, a fan. They have them at $1.99 at A&J. Get a fan. It will save your life and your makeup, and you will thank me so much if you have a fan in your model bag. And also, always keep flat shoes, because you don't want to walk around in heels all day. Your feet's gonna hurt, and you want to have something, even if it don't match your outfit. Just have a flat pair of shoes in your bag.
Those are important tips, you guys. So I hope y'all wrote that down. If not, I'm going to have them listed up here anyway. But yeah, those
key
are very
things.
important. Very key.
Charger, food, just
food is also
yes. Bring your life, okay? Everybody be like, Angel, why do you have all that stuff? And then they be like, anybody got a me? Anybody have a? I do. Anybody have a? I got it, because I bring my life that day, to the point where I'm bringing my own mirror in case they don't have a mirror. Like, just be prepared, because you're gonna be less stressed because you have everything, just in case you can't get in the chair and stuff like that. You can sit down and do your own stuff. That happened to me plenty of times. Like, they would just put people in front, like, you really don't need makeup. Can we get some other girl? And I'm like, okay. And, like, I would be last, and sometimes I don't have makeup. So I had to get a one tube together real quick before we went out. And that's fine. But if I had not been prepared, then, who knows what happened. So being prepared really will save you a lot of peace, and being less stressed will help you in the long run, because you're not going to be worked up before you walk. You calm, cool, collected. Your mind is good, your mind right, so you're going to produce your best. You're not going to have to, all right, 1, 2, 3, and then walk out because you just so frazzled. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I have learned in experience that's helped me so much. Like, the bag may be heavy, getting in may be hard, that haul to the car, to the door, but once you get set, find your spot, you're going to have everything, and it's going to bring you peace, even if something to keep you entertained, because you're going to be there for hours. So your phone might go dead. You might want to bring a notebook, homework, a book, anything, to just keep you occupied during the time of waiting, because you have to practice patience in the modeling scene.
That was a lot.
I'm sorry, y'all, but
no, it's important. I'm glad you're letting people know what exactly goes into the show from a modeling perspective.
Yeah. So if you just watching this and don't know what to do, you to now have a bag and hopefully a mindset that can help you going forward, because it's always good. Even if you go in, you could tell the difference between the models that come in with just their all black outfit, and kind of walk in and just do that. But you have models that come in, they have a tote or a bag or something like that, because they have, comp cards that they carry in, a different pair of shoes, or wherever it may be, not to judge just offhand, but you could just tell when someone walks in if they're prepared or not. And if they brought the necessary tools that they need. And with us being models, heels is our hammer. So, yeah.
Okay, so I'm glad that you're always prepared because
I
you
try.
put on a show anytime you're out there walking,
Thank
and
you.
yeah, you guys will be able to catch her at Day 10 Day Fashion Show, August 10th, this Thursday. So make sure y'all out there. Make sure you support Angel. Make sure you support all of the models, all of the
Yes.
designers, and everything like that because it's for the city, it's for the community, it's for the culture,
Yeah.
and we're here to support it, especially us over here at Fly Star Media. We definitely support you guys to the fullest,
Thank
and
you.
we are appreciative of what you guys do as a whole. Um, so getting back into the questions, you've had shows in Flint, in Detroit. You said you've been to New York as well. In your travels through all these different places, how important has it been for you to network in these different cities and get connected with different designers and different brands and things of that nature to kind of help enhance your career?
My eyebrows went up when you said that question because I was just talking to somebody earlier about how important networking is and how hard in the paint I kind of been going on that. To answer your question, networking is everything, really. A quote, your network is your net worth. And I really try to live by that because who you know is everything. I try to meet at least somebody wherever I go. I somebody. I'll be at Applebee's. Like one time I was at Applebee's, I saw a man with a laptop, and I try not to be in his business, but I was in his business just a little bit. So he's scrolling, and I could tell like these are like thousands of pictures, and I'm
Yeah.
like, he had a book bag too. I'm like, this is a photographer or somebody that has something to do with media, and I'm about to talk to him. So I did that, and like that's opportunities right there. Just by reaching out to people. That's also something I had to work on because I'm kind of shy, but it's everything. Like meet somebody. Instagram and social media is so important. That's one thing I'm trying to get better at because, like I said before, I was that person that didn't have any social media. So at first, when I started, it was like, okay, you're pretty, I see you, but where's your pictures? Like where, who are you? Or people would find me on Instagram and be like, okay, she has an Instagram, but where's her pictures? Who is this girl? Kind of thing. So I had to start to learn how to be active
Mm-hmm.
on social media. So meeting people is everything. Like I cannot stress enough having a comp card and just an identification, something you could just give to people like this is who I am, or a QR code are really big these days, just to get people connected to you quickly in your social media. It's got me really far. So, and also your character, being good, treating people good, even if you don't think people are watching you, they're watching you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just by how you act and treat people will get you indoors. So I've met people, that I didn't even think were like knew me or saw me, but it's like, oh, you were mentioned to me by blank. And it's like, what? Like, wow, it's just, so it's so important to just treat people well and to meet people. You want to be, I know I'm shy, but like, I'm not scared to go up and meet somebody and shake their hand and ask them, who are you and what do you do? Just start a conversation, be genuine for sure. Don't meet nobody and just try to just really try to be intentional with getting to know people for just who they are, and all of that will come.
Got you. Yeah, that's very important. And I'm glad that you took the time to break that down because I like a lot of people don't really understand the power of networking and don't realize that, like you said, how you treat people goes a long way because they'll refer to someone else, and then not word of mouth is going around, and then that's how you build your network of networking.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's definitely important. And in the spirit of networking, Is there any person or any brand that you would like to network with that you haven't gotten a chance to yet? And is there anybody that you would like to work with, in modeling and photography as well? Because I
Hmm.
know you do pictures too. So,
That's a great question. I have like quite a bit of people that I would love to work with. There's like a brand in Detroit, like a Active Fit Detroit that I really like. Shows and pictures be really cute. I think it's called Form Fit. They're really cute, but Erica, me and her gotta work some out too, cause her dresses are
man, yeah,
everything,
those are fire for
are
sure.
everything, and also I forget her name. She did the yarn feature in the spring. I think her name is Miss Horton. With her, I forgot her brand name, but she does like the crochet designs. I really would love to work with her because I love her designs. Um, Man, I wish I like could have this list um up in my head. I can't think of anyone specific, but anybody really that I would love to work any brands that I'm good big on like modesty and like if your brand has like a good message,
Mhm.
um that's where I'm at, because I love the art, but I also love to get a word out of encouragement and meet people where it matters. So, like in the hearts. So I love to work with brands that has a bigger mission other than just the clothes and just the pictures and stuff like that. So if that's your brand, I want to work with you.
All right. So if you out there and you have a brand that has a purpose just outside of just being a brand, make sure you hit her up. We gonna drop the socials and everything like that in a little bit. But yeah, let's work, let's network, let's get this thing rolling. Let's build each other up and just make the community itself bigger than what it is right now. That's the mission generally. With people who are not only in this industry but in various other industries as well. That's the goal. So yeah, let's tap in. Let's do some work. She's, as you can see, she's definitely gorgeous. She'll make your
Thank
brand
you.
pop. Okay. So yeah, I hope that those things work out for you in the long run as
Thank
well.
you.
So that leads into my next question, actually. So for the foreseeable future, we'll give it like the next few years or so, where do you see yourself in your modeling career, and where would you like to see your career go to?
So I am going back to school. I changed my major completely. So in the next couple of years, I'll be finishing up. I'm going back for early childhood education.
Okay.
I'll be working with the kids. So in these next couple of years while I'm in school, I don't see no um height to my career. I want to take it as far as I can go. I see myself going international, working with different brands across the world, and being, dominant in the country, bringing awareness back to the city. But I have no limit really to where I can go. I don't know where it's gonna go. And be honest with you, because this is something that was just like it was a surprise to me in my life. But I do see this going big. It's so big that it's intimidating almost, but um, we're gonna go far with this, and we bringing it all back home. So I'm just gonna keep working in the next year or so. I don't know. I really don't even have no expectations, but I expect to be great.
I'm glad you expect that because I'm going to say here on the Superstar Spotlight, you are going to be great.
Thank
You're going to
you.
be amazing,
Thank
and
you.
people all over the world are going to know who you are and what you represent and everything like that. And
Thank
I
you.
can't wait to see it personally because it's going to be amazing knowing that she came from right here in the city and now she's out in the world doing her thing. So
Yeah.
I can definitely appreciate the work that you're putting in now because it
Thank
sets the
you.
tone for what's to come in the future.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. It's definitely amazing. And you're an
Thank
amazing
you.
person as well.
Thank
And
you.
so
So
your
are you.
personality is dope, your energy is dope.
Thank you.
And I just like being around positive people.
Me
And
too.
you're definitely one of those people.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That compliment and comments like that means so much because I've worked so hard to be this person. So it's just, if you're in a bad place, don't give up because just keep going because it can get better. Like, thank you. God just, while I have the opportunity, just don't give up because there's there's more for you on the other side, and I'm just so excited and grateful to be here again. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I got a couple more questions for you. I'm going to get into a little bit of the fun side a little bit. So, um, out of all of the shows that you've done so far, do you have any favorite shows?
Hmm. Honestly, A10 Day last year, my favorite show. I love the location, so it was in the alley. Buzzcombe Alley, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, it was in the alley. And I just loved the energy. It was fun. It was outside. And then after we had so much fun, like hanging out with the other A10 models. It just felt just homey. And just it was, I don't know. I think it's just personal because it's probably my first one, but I love that one for sure. It just was a great vibe all around. It was very much classy, but it gave just at home. It gave like just very tasteful in the whole entire production. All the models were very beautiful. You know, everybody were seen. You know, represented. So that had to be my favorite. The ponytailing, all of it was just it for me. No offense to other shows, I really enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, but that was that one. And I'm sure Thursday gonna be that second one.
Yeah,
Literally is.
right, literally. The second one.
The second one is gonna be epic. Oh my gosh. If you don't have a ticket, I'm making you feel bad. Go get a ticket.
Well, make sure y'all go get a ticket. I'll have the link right here for you guys, so you can go hit that link and make sure y'all get y'all a ticket. Um, Speaking of the show itself, is there? I know we spoke about it earlier, but is there anything else that you can tell us about the show that we need we need to know, or we just need to be prepared for, like any of the designers or anything like that?
um, the word is out. If you're afraid of heights, you might would want to just take pictures on the side because it is on the bridge. This is actually on the bridge, so we will be walking on the bridge. But as far as the designers, ooh wee, like there's a lot of heat coming out, a lot of high expectations. I've been talking with the designers, getting excited. I know they've been putting in just so much work into what they're giving us, and I respect the whole entire craft. I know they put in their blood, sweat, and tears just like we do. So I'm excited. I just love to see so many creatives from home, you know, bring forth, and it's gonna be heat. It's gonna be very much heat, and I'm excited. I'm so excited.
How excited? Like this excited?
Like
This
it's
excited?
like excited. Like I don't even have a limit. I'm just my cheeks hurt. Excited.
Gotcha. that that's gonna it's gonna be dope,
Yeah.
because not only is Angel and all of the A10 models going to be in the building, but I will be in the building as well
Period.
doing my recording thing. So make sure y'all come and check it out. Make sure y'all come support this Thursday, 810 day. It's going to be a big day, all day.
All
So,
day.
so
We outside.
yeah, we outside with it.
All the homebodies, come on. Get up, get dressed, and come outside, okay?
be outside because this is the day that you don't want to miss this day
Come
at all.
on, you don't.
It's for the community, it's for the culture. We here. We here.
And we're home, so come on.
Right.
I'm for real though. Like, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I can't stress. Like from last year to this year, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a good time for sure, and I can't wait to see the looks that you present to the people because it's going to be fire. I
Yeah,
already see it now. It's
yeah.
going to be fire.
Y'all not ready.
I know I'm not. I'm about to be like,
Cause look, we've been in the chat, the girls in the chat, like we've just been telling them, like, ooh, like we coming, like we excited. You know, we have a lot to represent here, and we're just ready. Cause this is like all the other shows that go around all year round are very much special, and we enjoy them. But A1 No Day is just like that one. Like it's just, at least for me, it's just when they come
oh
around
yeah.
and every year I know I'm gonna feel the same way, if not even more excited.
Well, I am glad that you are excited for this show, and I am glad that you came on this show,
Me too.
Superstar Spotlight. We had fun. I'm getting to know you, getting to know your career as a model, and for me, I hope that you take it to the highest that it can possibly go. I love seeing your work. I love the dedication that you put into it, the time that you put into
Thank
it.
you.
It's definitely amazing. And I just look forward to seeing more from you. And for the people who also want to see more of you, how can they follow you and keep up with your work and the shows that you're a part of? Just give me the social medias where they can find you at.
Right now, predominantly on Instagram and Facebook. I'm working on a little bit more behind the scenes, but you can follow me on Instagram at the Angel Eubanks, Angel EUB Banks. So the Angel Eubanks, and then on Instagram, it's La Angel Eubanks. Just follow me. It's my name. And that's how you'll find out about what I'm doing. But like I said, more coming soon. Don't want to speak too much on it just yet, but I have been working a lot behind the scenes and plan to be more active on the media scene. So follow me.
Okay, yeah, make sure you follow her. And are you having like TikTok as well, or?
Oh, yeah, TikTok, the Angel, and then instead of Eubanks, just the Angel EUB. So the Angel EUB. La and the mean the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
that's how I got my Instagram name, because my name is La Angel Eubanks.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
somebody
just
took
translate.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I
Makes sense.
translate the La to the, so it's still my name, but
Right.
yeah.
Gotcha.
There was even thought put into that.
It was simple, but it's effective.
Yes.
And it works. So make sure you guys follow her on all of that social media that she just listed. Keep up with her. She said she's got some things in the works for y'all. So make sure y'all don't miss out on what she has planned for the foreseeable future and beyond that as well, because we're going to see a lot more of her in shows, in photos, different brands, maybe even commercials and things like that too. So who knows? We'll see.
I mean,
but whatever happens, I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
I'm praying for your success and everything like that. I'm just a big fan. I don't know if I ever told you that personally, but I'm a huge fan of yours, and I'm just proud of everything that you do.
I appreciate that. More do you know.
You're welcome. No problem. No problem. And with that being said, this has been the Superstar Spotlight. I want to thank La Angel for coming on the show with me and having this conversation. For those of you who are following along on either Facebook or YouTube, make sure you follow me on Facebook at Brandon Houston. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok at BrandonUpNext810 for all the highlights of this show and clips from this show as well. And also make sure you follow the hashtag Superstar Spotlight to keep up with every episode, coming on Facebook and YouTube. It's going to be big. All right, as we keep bringing in more guests, and we'll maybe even bring the Angel back, just to get an update on what she's been up to. If you would like to come back on
I
the
would
show.
love to.
Okay, dope.
You gotta
dope.
make it happen again.
All right, we'll make it happen then. So I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for the support. Thank you for always tuning in to the Superstar Spotlight. And for your favorite actor, I just want to say that I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.